Hi, I'm here with Jen Consalvo today. She's with Tech Cocktail. So Jen, tell us a little bit about Tech Cocktail.
Sure. So Tech Cocktail is a tech media company. We're focused on early stage startups. So the Googles while they're still at home in the garage. So we look for those types of companies all across the country, across the world. We write about them while they're early. We really focus in on who's starting it and why, what's their motivation, what are they trying to accomplish. We write about them, we do events around the country to kind of highlight them and bring them out and get the whole community out to meet them and see what they're doing. We do conferences and lots of different types of events.
That sounds great. So, you know, when these startups are getting going, how can they get your attention? I mean, how can they tell their story to you, especially using social media?
Right. So we're pretty easy because we want to hear from them. So basically any method. We're very out there on Twitter, we have our site, we have lots of different ways for people to reach out and get our attention. So it's really pretty easy. We've got listeners everywhere.
So are you looking for certain things on Twitter? I mean, how do people kind of grab your attention? Is it hashtags? Are how do you go out and look for somebody who may not be aware of the opportunity that Tech Cocktail has?
So certainly there's the direct methods. People can reach out to us very easily. I think we're always on the lookout for people who are in certain, for example, in DC there's a hashtag DC Tech. Right? There's a burgeoning tech community here. People are very excited. People are using that hashtag. They're using hashtag startups. Whatever it might be, we're looking for those things. So we're out there, we're scouting, we're listening, we're paying attention.
So when you talk to a lot of startups,
yes.
So what are some of the successes that you see in how they're using social media?
You know, for me, success is so individual. It's about a company who has a plan and is executing on it. So what success for one might be drastically different than success for someone else. So, you know, Uber is a great company in DC. They're actually nationwide. They're a startup, but they've come to DC. They're a car service, but basically they're using social media to really connect one-on-one with people. They're trying to get people hooked on their product. So what they're doing is very different than like a Sweet Green or a Buzz Bakery or some kind of local business who's trying to get people in the store. So there's lots of different tactics, there's lots of things people can do. It's about creating a plan, figuring out what's success for you, and going after that, and not paying attention to what everyone else is doing.
So that's good advice. So one of the things that I think we hear people say is, okay, I've got my channel stood up. What do I do next? How do I find my audience?
You know, social media isn't very different from a lot of other things, in my opinion. You have to know your audience. You have to, if you're going into business, you need to understand who's your customer, where are they. So it's not much different. You know, if you're going after, again, just to use a local example, like a Sweet Green type of business, you know, your customers are local, they're in your area, so look for those hashtags, excuse me, go out and look for those people who are interested in eating fresh and healthy, and do searches using different tools, whether it's Twitter or looking on Facebook or looking for groups. But there's so many tools now, there's kind of no excuse for being able to understand your customer and going out there and finding them.
What is one of your favorite tools, your favorite social media tools?
I'm very visual. I'm a huge fan of Instagram. Hopefully the big news about their acquisition won't change what's made them so special. But I love how not just individuals, but how businesses have been able to take that on and create kind of these little mini communities within the Instagram community. It's awesome.
Great. Well, thanks, Jen.
Thank you.